Hello and welcome to another edition of Life's Ramblings. My name's Charles, and today we're drinking a little bit of rye. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a bit of a taste comparison today between two 40 Creek. So we have the 40 Creek Barrel Select and the 40 Creek Copper Pot. So we want to give both of those a try, see if there's much of a difference. It says on the back of the 40 Creek Barrel Select that 40 Creek Barrel Select is distilled in small batches in our traditional copper pot still and patiently aged in white oak barrels hand-picked for their unique characteristics. A careful selection of light, medium, and heavy charred barrels create a richness and toasty earthiness to the spice. Vintage sherry casks are chosen to impart a subtle complexity to the whiskey. So that is the Premium Barrel Select. And the difference to the Copper Pot is the Copper Pot says that the 40 Creek Copper Pot whiskey is made by renowned whiskey maker John Hall using a selection of rye, corn, and barley grains. Hall distills each grain separately in traditional copper pot stills and then blends them to combine a bold and complex flavor. So if you hold them up together, they are very, very similar in color. Very similar. The other difference with them is the Premium Select is bottled at 40% alcohol and the Copper Pot is 43. So let's give the Barrel Select a go first. See what we think. Very, very caramely on the nose. Very sweet. I get a little apricot, dried fruit type stuff in there, but very nice and not overly strong nose. Let's see how she tastes. Again, those same kind of toasted caramel flavors that you get there. The finish is nice, very smooth, tiny bit of burn at the back. Let's give that another go. Again, a little bit of dried fruit, a little bit of caramel, toffee type stuff, but very, very smooth with a little bit of backburn. And then we'll give the Copper Pot a try here. So let's, very similar, very, very similar on the nose, except there's a little bit of, there's a little bit of almost toastedness to this one. To the Copper Pot that you don't get. Slightly different nose, a little bit more complex. But again, a lot of those toffee flavors that we saw in the Barrel Select. Surprisingly, it is much, much smoother. Despite the fact that it's about 3% more alcohol, it is unbelievably smooth. And again, lots of vanilla, very understated. So with the Barrel Select, you're getting a lot of toffee notes, a little bit of dried fruit. With the Copper Pot, very smooth, much smoother, and a lot of vanilla in there and just a little bit on the toffee notes, which is quite interesting. You think that there wouldn't be that much of a difference, but that is 40 Creek Barrel Select and 40 Creek Copper Pot. They are both in my collection. These are the ones I actually very rarely drink straight. I usually use them as mixers. So if you're looking for something that's very, very smooth to drink and very inviting, and you're looking to drink it straight, give the Copper Pot a try.